Hello and welcome to Braintree High School for today's varsity basketball matchup between Braintree and Milton. Mike will also bring the coverage here on BCAM TV as we have the starting lineups for Milton. It'll be numbers 1 and 2 in the backcourt. It'll be Kelly and Miller. Also number 24, Gregory Domino. And a handful of their starters with no numbers on their jersey, at least their Wamps jerseys. So we'll try and get all their starters as it goes along, but we'll go with the Braintree starters for now. It'll be Meade in the backcourt with Albertine, who's back from injury, along with Tristan Rodriguez, number 14, Jordan Gorham as well, back here today. And then at center, it'll be number 23, Matt Daly, for head coach Bob Crook. The varsity coach for Milton is Billy Donovan. And a special welcome back to Evan Huang. He's battling an illness, a flesh-eating disease, as we'll pause now for the playing of the national anthem. Back here at the Herget Gymnasium, getting ready for the tip-off as the Milton players have discarded the warm-up jerseys. Be able to get a better look now at their starters. As Braintree wins the opening tip into the hands of Albertine. So Kelly, Miller, Vaughn, Domino, and Rodriguez for Milton. On the Braintree side, it'll be Meade out there with Albertine, Rodriguez, Gorham, as Braintree with the first basket of the game, and Daly at center. So Braintree with the opening bucket, as I was looking down at the rosters. Braintree scoring first, a half minute in. As Braintree trying to battle back from a tough week last week, losing consecutive home games here, as a travel called on Milton, and Braintree will get the ball with the lead. Out to Daly, as Daly will pull up for the jump shot. No good on the jumper, and the rebound is secured as Braintree pushing back on defense. Thought about a quick release at the side of the hoop. No good on the shot from Vaughn, and Braintree back the other way. It's Gorham. Braintree to the top of the key for Albertine. Fakes the shot, swings to the outside. Rodriguez had the three, didn't take it. As Braintree works it back to the top of the key again with 15 seconds on the shot clock. As Gorham drives inside, kicks to Daly, another long jumper, and he missed it. So Play called out from Milton, trying to set up their offense. As they look inside the paint, Braintree able to bottle him up, and they're going to call a foul on Mead as he had his hands in there. Looked like he may have jumped it. Tied it up for a jump ball. And Braintree in desperate need of a victory here today after a tough week last week with losses to Durfee and Natick. As inside the paint, no good. And the ball is out of bounds off of Braintree. Kick to the perimeter. A fresh shot clock now for Milton as they work it inside the paint. Looking up with the jump shot, no good. As again, Vaughn missed, and Braintree with the rebound. So Milton getting a couple of good looks, not able to secure, as Gorham attacks the basket and has it blocked. Good defense played by Estevan Rodriguez. Inside, little runner, no good. Gorham with the rebound, gets into the hands of the point guard, Rodriguez. Rodriguez back to the basket, lays it off the glass, no. And both sides having trouble scoring early. 5.5 remaining here in the opening quarter. As Braintree will try a long three, and Gorham off the mark. As Milton able to save the ball. So neither side shooting the ball well here on a Tuesday night. 5:18 to go. Milton with the ball, still have not scored. And now they have. Tying the game, and Braintree with a timeout as Pat Miller, the sophomore guard, brings Milton tied up at 2 with 5:10 to go here in the opening quarter. We'll take a break in the action. 2-2 the score, 5:10 to go in the first quarter. Braintree and Milton on here on BCAM TV. We'll be right back. Play resuming, following the Braintree timeout. Daly into the hands of Rodriguez. We'll see how Braintree responds from the timeout. And right on cue, a 3-ball is knocked down from Rodriguez, who passed up an earlier shot. This time secures the shot and knocks it down. As Milton worked it to the baseline, and Braintree with the steal. Rodriguez again in the midst of it. As he pushes it up the court in the hands of Albertine, he drives baseline, and he was fouled by Ryan Kelly, one of the 3 captains for the Milton Wildcats. Mead with some space. Nice look underneath, but he threw it down at the foot of Daly, and Braintree very quickly going to make a substitution. Tough start for Daly. A couple misses and then a turnover. Although that pass really was on Mead. That ball was down his feet as Gorham with a block, but a foul before. And it's going to be on Tukashov. One for 2 at the line as Vaughn gets the first point. 5-3 the score. Braintree with a 2-point lead and the ball as Mead swings it to Gorham. As they work it in the paint, Tukashov, tough shot inside and able to squeeze it in. That was a tough angle from the junior forward. As Braintree with a 7-3 advantage. First shot from the outside for Milton is no good. An offensive rebound and the putback, no. And Albertine with the rebound. Braintree with a 3-on-1 up the way. And Rodriguez is fouled. On a 3-on-1, you generally expect to find yourself a layup. and should have been a 2-point basket. Instead, Braintree will have to earn it at the free throw line, which is not what you want to see on a 3-on-1. Good foul by Milton to eliminate the basket. As Rodriguez finds his way to the free throw line. No good on the first free throw. Both sides for some substitutions. So Rodriguez 1 for 2 from the line. Miller drives it. A 3-point try is knocked down from the outside. From John Cisse. The senior forward makes it 8-6. As Milton with a full sail of change at the next whistle, as Braintree misses a little left-handed scoop shot. .250 to go here in the first quarter, as Milton looking for the tying bucket. Driving inside, it's a tough shot and nowhere close on the release from Domino. Back up the court comes Mead into the hands of Tukashov, and he lost his dribble and then travels. So really not a good possession for Braintree. Both players giving up their dribble before they needed to there. And this will take Mead out of the game along with a Milton substitution. And this brings in Ellie for the first time. So Kuja and Ellie out on the court with Drainville, Rodriguez, and Tukashov for Braintree. As they look down on the block, not a good pass, as Tukashov had it tied up, and it is tied up. It'll be a jump ball in favor of the visitors from Milton. Ball back to half court. A step back three, and it stays down. Kufre knocks down the three, and Milton all of a sudden has the lead. It's 9-8. A couple of threes off the bench. As Braintree looking to respond to the three of their own, and they do. It is Rodriguez who's had the hot stroke early in this game. He's got 7 of the Braintree 11 points. Kick to the corners, Milton drives baseline, kick to the outside for Cisse. He'll pull up for the jumper, and no good, as Rodriguez with the rebound. He's been everywhere here in the first quarter. As Rodriguez thought about the pass, looking for the backdoor look, and Kuja was open, just wasn't able to thread the pass. Back up the court, Drainville got a hand on it. Good defense by Braintree. Twice they've made contact with the ball. As another three-point shot is knocked down, and Milton's three-point shot keeping them in this game, and now giving them the lead again. Second hit from the outside from Kufre. And now a steal, as he lays it up off the glass, and a chance for a three-point play. Jordan Kufre got 8 points. Chance for a three-point play that would put the lead to 4 with a free throw. And the free throw is good, so he completes the play. 15-11, Braintree down by 4 with the ball. Up top for Devine. As Ellie will take a three. Strong on the shot as it pops free, and It's secured by Milton. Half a minute to go here in the opening quarter. 9-second differential as Aubertine with the steal, then he was fouled behind. A loose ball foul on Marcus Oliver. That'll be the third foul on Milton. Both sides now with 3 fouls here in the opening quarter. So 25 seconds left here in the first quarter. Braintree can hold to the final shot. Down by 4 points. Braintree works around the outside. And now Ellie drives baseline, kick to the corner. As Braintree keeps moving it. And a hand in the passing lane is stolen by Godfrey. And then Braintree with the steal. Thrown to the middle of the court, picked up by Milton. And in the final second, that is the way the first quarter comes to a close. A very erratic end to that quarter. Both sides with the turnover right at the end, and Milton couldn't get a shot off there to secure the final shot. But that is the way the first 8 minutes end, as Braintree with a disappointing start, down 4 here at home. They're down 15-11 here to Milton, as we'll be back for the second quarter right after this.
You might feel like there's too many problems in the world, or that, you as a 15-year-old, 16-year-old can't really make a difference.
It's not always about you. It's not just one person. It's a group. It's a team. If we all show up together, that's what it's all about.
I was a part of helping to build what it is today.
I'm really lucky to get to be a part of that legacy.
Just that simple act that takes, 5 or 10 minutes of your time is making a difference and is transforming someone else's life.
Once you get there and realize how much you can change someone's life, it's one of the best feelings in the world.
I'd do anything to convince you just to be a part of this.
You guys keep doing what you're doing, it's something special.
Get up and try something. Just try it. Just go to one event, one action team event.
It'll just make you feel so good about yourself.
Second quarter beginning here. As Braintree down by 4. Into the corner for Devine. Missed the outside shot. Braintree continues with the possession after an offensive rebound and then another turnover. More careless basketball by the Wamps. 7.5 remaining here in the first half. As Oliveira with a little push off on Meade. Got away with it. Step back shot, and this one way off the mark. As Gorham that time was in his face trying to alter the shot. Braintree looking for a basket, haven't scored in a little while. Outside 3, and that's way off the mark by Meade. On either side with good looks here to begin the second quarter. And Godfrey blocked from behind. A shot from the outside is also no good, and Braintree does get the rebound. And then it's thrown into the crowd. Braintree right now just all out of sorts. That was sloppy as Braintree was trying to move the ball up the court. Gorham probably should have taken that up the court himself instead of making the pass. There's the ball on the court. Maybe a kick ball by Braintree that they got away with. As Gorham attacks, and he got fouled. As Luke Haley, who entered the game to begin the second quarter with the foul. First free throw off the mark. One for two at the line, makes it a 3-point game. Braintree with a little bit of pressure in the backcourt. Has moved over the half-court line. And a foul on Albertine. .6:20 left here in quarter number 2. Has worked in on the block. Daly really trying to use the body to force it away as it's thrown and picked off by Braintree. Good defense. As Albertine brings it up the court. Braintree can't get a clean pass off underneath. Good job by Milton, again, getting their hands in the passing lane. Rodriguez back into the game. All the way back to half court as Rodriguez able to catch it cleanly. Braintree inside the paint, and Meade can't get it to stay down. He's had a tough shooting start. And it will be a carry on Milton. Very interesting call, one you don't see very often. Neither side shooting the ball well at all in the first half. We've only seen 1 point so far here in the second quarter. A Braintree free throw with 5.5 remaining here in the second quarter. Rodriguez thought about the jump shot, pulls it back. Albertine, he'll take a three and make a three. As Albertine ties the score at 15. Everybody's got to be ready to shoot when they're called upon. There's going to be some open shots from the outside. As Oliver now wants to work it in on Daly. Rodriguez able to shut down the drive of Vaughn. Kicks to the corner now for Haley as he swings it to the other side. Good ball movement. Oliver with the jump shot from the free throw line, no. As Braintree right back up the court into the hands of Albertine. He takes it right to the basket, lays it up and in. Nice drive from Albertine. He's got 5 points. He's got the last 2 baskets, and all of a sudden, Braintree has the lead again at 17-15. Final 4.5. Spinning jumper is good by Vaughn. Tough shot there for the senior forward who knocks it down. Ties the score at 17, and Milton takes a timeout. With 4:21 to go here in the first half, we'll take a break. 17 apiece. We'll be right back. Play resuming. 4:10 to go here in the first half. And this kick to the outside for Rodriguez, and he is fouled. And a blocking foul called. Milton now brings it up the court. And underneath, the battle for the ball and a jump ball. Actually going to call a foul on Milton. It's going to be on Oliver. Second straight game, we've seen something very similar to that. hands of Meade. He takes it to the basket, and that may have been partially deflected. The other end, the shot is missed, and then over the top. That is a dangerous play. I'm not sure what the heck he was trying to do there. That was Chase Vaughn flying over the top. Wasn't even going for the ball. He was coming in like a bowling ball. And that is going to put Milton over the bonus, or over the limit. Braintree misses the front end of the 1-and-1. Braintree continuing to struggle from the field. .310 left. As the pass goes inside and it's thrown away. As the ball's still on the court, and it's going to be a 30-second violation. So good defense by Braintree. With 3 minutes left. Braintree will now work it over the half-court line, into the hands of the open player, as James Tellier, the beneficiary of a nice pass. Again, it is tied up. Milton now down by 2 after the bucket by Tellier, and the ball is fought for. It'll be another foul on Braintree, their 5th team foul. .20 left. Into the hands of Vaughn, as he's defended well again by Braintree. Down the lane, little floater, no. As Kelly could not bank it in off the glass. Albertine finds the open Ellie. And Ellie knocks down a 3. And Braintree moving the ball, finding the open shooter, and connecting. That's exactly what you want to see. Driving inside, it's knocked away. Tellier comes away with the ball as Gorham comes flying in. Braintree loses the ball. Little jump shot in the paint is good. Vaughn with the bucket. He's got 5 points, and Braintree has a 3-point lead. Albertine into the basket, scores again. Albertine looking for his offense. He's got 7 points. And Braintree back up by 5. Worked inside, wide open is Vaughn, and somebody missed a defensive assignment there for Braintree. Never should have an open play like that. 7 points now for Vaughn, 24-21. Braintree with a 3-point lead, the ball, and 45 seconds left. Ellie will take another 3 and connect from the outside. 6 points on back-to-back 3s from Ellie. Back outside for Vaughn, who scored the last couple buckets. And a three-pointer, and this one is well shot. "19 seconds left in the half, and Braintree can hold for the final shot, up by 6. We're going to close out this first half strong. They've played a much better second quarter after trailing by 4 after 1, 15-11. They've been much better here in the second quarter. As the intended pass was for Ellie, and Milton able to save the ball as Oliveira comes flying into the bench. And Braintree scores towards the end of the quarter, as that is the way the first half comes to an end on a bucket by Rodriguez. Both coaches not very happy with a couple plays late in the half, and Braintree lucky that they were able to score there. That was not what was anticipated. And Braintree with a 8-point lead at halftime, 29-21. We'll be back for the third quarter after a quick break here on BCAM TV. Hello and welcome back to the Herget Gymnasium as we are ready for the start of the third quarter. Mike Wilson bringing the coverage here on BCAM TV. 29-21 Braintree with an 8-point lead. They'll start defending here this third quarter. Not sure what the reason is for the delay. And the reason for the change here, or at least the reason for the discussion at the officials at the table, is this is going to depend on who won the opening tip, which Milton won the opening tip. So it's going to be a Braintree ball here to begin the third quarter. So we will have a change in the possession to start the third quarter. Braintree will have the ball. We are ready to begin. No changes in the starting five for Braintree. It'll be Rodriguez, Mead, Gorham, Daly, and Albertine. As we have the first possession here of the third quarter, and Gorham with a travel. A Braintree turnover to begin the quarter. So Milton who had just 6 points in the second quarter. Second time we've seen a Milton player go flying into the stands. Almost took out a spectator that time. As Braintree with the ball, it's Gorham going flying in, and a charge taken as Gorham with the offensive foul. So lots of bodies going flying here early in the third quarter. .7:20 to go here in the third. We haven't seen a bucket yet. To the outside, Cisse, no. As Braintree with the long pass up the court to Gorham. High pass for Rodriguez, able to just control it as he's fouled from behind twice. Not a good foul from Pat Miller. So Braintree outscoring Milton 18-6 in the second quarter as Rodriguez finds Mead. So Albertine left wide open and missed the three. Albertine couldn't have asked for a better look from the outside. He had a pretty good first half on the offensive end, He had 7 points, including a 3, so you can clearly see why he'd be looking to shoot him. If you're a coach, you're loving that shot. I mean, you're as open as you can be, and he's a shooter, so you're definitely liking that. As Braintree can't secure the rebound, and barreling to the basket will be Greg Domino, the senior guard, and he'll get to the free throw line. First free throw is banked in. Very rarely do you see a free throw banked in off the backboard. And swishes this one, so makes a slight adjustment. Knocks them both down. His first 2 points of the game. Mead drives baseline, kicks to Rodriguez. As Braintree with a nice look, and it is Mead, and he gets to the stick. So Mead finally getting on the board. Driving inside, a little jumper from Kelly is good. His first basket. And 31-25 is the score with 6 minutes to go here in the third. Rodriguez spins in the paint, and he'll get to the free throw line. Free throw up and good. The referee just warned all the players on the court, I assume, for complaining after a call. And the gist of what I would understand is that the next time we see a complaint will be a technical foul, no matter who it is. 11 points in the game for Rodriguez after he knocks down both free throws. As Braintree, some good defense in the backcourt as Milton breaks it. Goes to the basket, no good on the spinning shot. And Rodriguez back up the court into the corner for Gorham, a three-point shot, no. And Milton with two different players in the rebounding area as Rodriguez will try, and he'll also miss as it's out of bounds off of Milton. So Braintree will get a third chance here. Missing on the three from Rodriguez and Gorham. See if they can convert this time. Mead will try, and he's short. And again, a fourth chance. How often do you get a chance for 4 tries on a possession? As Braintree will inbound, and Daly not able to secure the ball there. Mead throws it away. 33-25, as Braintree with an opportunity really here in this third quarter to open things up and essentially put Milton away, but Wildcats going down the lane, and it'll be a Braintree possession. .450 to go here in quarter number 3. It is Mead, this time from outside. No, Gorham with a nice rebound and can't get it to stay down. Neither side really getting the bounces on those shots. As Cisse moves it into the front court. Probably not the one you want bringing the ball up for Milton. Pass inside, Braintree has him double teamed, and then Rodriguez able to get the ball. As As Rodriguez throws it back over to Albertine. Gorham is up the court. As Albertine moves it over half court and then loses the ball. As the ball is on the court, kicked over to Rodriguez. Braintree has been ice cold from the three-point line until now. And Rodriguez knocks down a triple. And just like that, he's got 14. And Braintree extends their lead to double digits, 36-25, in a game that they need to win here to go over 500. 36-25 the score with 4:04 to go here in the third quarter. We'll take a break in the action. Play resuming, following a Milton timeout. So Braintree led 29-21 at halftime. They've extended their lead, and Milton has scored out of the timeout. Second basket of the game for Ryan Kelly. Sukashov back to the outside for Ellie, who had a couple of three-pointers off the bench back in the second quarter. As he'll look for another one. A three-pointer, no. As Milton all over the glass. Wildcats down by 9 with the ball. Greenville defending as Kelly pulls up. Tough shot inside. A nice rebound in the paint as the ball was knocked out of bounds by Braintree. As Vaughn has been very aggressive in this game, comes away with that rebound, wearing that hefty knee brace on his right knee. As they look underneath, pass did not work cleanly. As again, Kelly drives inside and just able to squeak it over the rim. As it stays down, he's got 6 points. 36-29. Ellie back to Tukashov. Slings in there with the left hand, and he got fouled. Could hear that smack from up here. And Tukashov really looking to secure something here at the free throw line. Tukashov, no good on the first. No good on the second free throw as both sides battling for it. And it is a timeout secured by Milton. I don't know if they necessarily wanted the timeout there, but with 2:44 to go, a timeout is granted. A 7-point deficit, and it will be a Milton ball when we come back with 2:44 to go here in the third. 36-29 Braintree over Milton. Play resuming. Braintree's 8-point lead at halftime is down to 7. A wild shot in the lane, no good, and Braintree back up the court with a 2-on-2. As Gorham has to pull it back. Finds Rodriguez left open, no good on the three. Tukashov, nice rebound, and puts it up and in. Four points for Tukashov. 2:05 left here in the third quarter. Braintree with a 9-point edge. Milton just hanging around, trying to get closer. At one point Milton led. That was after the end of the first quarter, but haven't had a lead since then. As Braintree nearly getting another steal. As the shot at the end of the shot clock is no good, and the ball is in the Braintree hands now. Milton making more substitutions. Rodriguez defended well here. They work in the paint. Tough shot for Tukashov. And he has heated up. He's got 6 points, including the last 2 buckets. And Braintree has opened up an 11-point lead again. Bad pass. It's Gorham with the steal. Up the other way, and a big foul there behind the play. Took a layup away from Gorham. Gorham no good on the free throws. Braintree's free throw shooting continues to be a problem here in this game. Free throw is good. 1 for 2 at the line for Gorham, who has just 2 points in the game, both at the free throw line. Largest lead of the game for Braintree, it's 12. And Milton again, careless with the ball. Fortunate to still have possession. Step back jumper, no. And the ball goes into the hands of Milton again. Fresh shot clock, a 3-point shot, which is strong. And another chance here, a third opportunity, a wild shot, no good, and then he's out of bounds. On what would have been a 4th opportunity there is Luke Salmon going flying over for a couple of rebounds. Pass was there for Rodriguez, and Tukashov found him too late. Oh, nice pass for Tukashov, missed the jump shot. He's had the hot hand, and Braintree found him again. As that one deflected away, Braintree with the rebound, or with the steal, and then a foul at half court. Took away what would have been a layup at the other end. So Oliver with the foul at half court. And Braintree with another substitution. Dangerous pass into the backcourt, controlled by Drainville. Final 5 seconds. I don't know if Brent's aware of the clock. Hopefully they are. Well, Meade is. He takes a 3. It's short. No good. And that is the way the third quarter comes to a close. 41-29 is the advantage for Braintree. They lead by 12 after after leading by 8 after 3, or after 2. Braintree now with a 12-point edge after 3. So good job by Braintree to extend their halftime lead, and now trying to close it out here in the final 8 minutes. 41-29 the score. We'll be back for the 4th quarter right after this. Play resuming. Start of the 4th quarter here at Braintree High School. Mike will also bring you the coverage here on BCAM TV in a 41-29 game in favor of Braintree as Oliver goes to the ground. He traveled. And the Braintree defense comes away with a turnover. Drainville throws it up. No good. As over the top, a foul called on Kuja. That is the 3rd foul on Braintree here in the half. Milton offense has really slowed down since a quick start out of the gates with 15 points in the first quarter. Nice pass underneath, and Salmon finds the open layup. Ten-point game. As Braintree looking to open it up again. Rodriguez thought about the shot, spins to his left, and gets caught in the air. As Cisse had the ball for a moment, and it does get it up ahead. As at the other end, it's laid up and in. And now 11 points off the bench for Kufre. And Devine can't handle the pass. Braintree with another mistake. And the lead is down to 8. It'll be an offensive foul on Oliver. Very rarely do you see a hook called in the high school level. Braintree with more substitutions. Braintree looking to put this game away. It's an 8-point game, 41-33. 6:20 to go in the game. Mead with the pull-up jumper off the mark. He's had a tough shooting day as Mead is fouling the back. And Oliver just continuing to play out of control here. And that's his 5th foul. He's going to be done. That's 5 fouls on Oliver. Now does know what's going on. Mead looking to add to the Braintree total. Gets the first free throw to stay down. And converts both. He's got 4 points in the game. Braintree's lead is back to 10. Good hands by Mead. Had the ball knocked away for a moment. And then Albertine also slapping it away. Tough shot, and it stays again. Kufre, 13 off the bench. He's been their best offensive weapon in the game. To the outside, three-pointer, no, by Cujo. Braintree with the victory here today would move to 6-6 after dropping all 3 games last week. Newton North, Durfee, and Natick. They were 5-3 heading into that. 3 straight losses as the shot is no good. And Braintree with the rebound. A win today would put them at 6-6, put them in a position to potentially make a run at the postseason, but they're going to have really a good finish to the season, and the schedule ain't going to get too much easier. Milton with the rebound, a little friendly fire. And then Braintree with the steal. Albertine with an acrobatic play, no. 1-on-4, keeps the ball in bounce, finds the shot again, and gets it to go. And that is going to be a very frustrating situation there for Milton, for head coach Billy Donovan. He's not going to be happy with this team after Albertine not only did get the steal, but then got the rebound and scored 1-on-4. with 4:22 to go in this game. Braintree back up by 10. Seems like every time Milton makes a run, Braintree able to push it back up. 10-point game, 45-35, 4:22 to go. We'll take a break. Play resuming. Milton really needing something to go here on this possession. A three-point try, no. Offensive rebound, and the putback is good. As Vaughn flying over the top. He's got 4 points and makes it an 8-point game. Foul away from the ball on Milton. And a little bit of a complaint there. The referee's going to tee him up if it continues. As that'll put Braintree at the free throw line for a 1-on-1. And Braintree's going to win or lose this game down the stretch at the free throw line. You're probably going to get a lot of free throws here with an 8-point lead. And a nice free throw this time from Daly. Left-handed stroke. It's his first point of the game. Tukashov has played a lot of minutes in this game off the bench, as Daly just 1 for 2 at the line. 3:45 left. Milton down by 9 as Braintree gambles for a steal. Does not get it. And Cisse now drives inside, throws up a wild shot. It was blocked out of bounds by Braintree. Shot from the outside is an air ball as Braintree with the rebound. 3:25 left as Braintree brings it over half court. Albertine now slowing it down. Kick to the outside for Daly as Braintree runs some shot clock. Lead now with 10 seconds left on the shot clock. Drives, kicks to Daly. Daly works it in the paint. Daly to the outside for Rodriguez. 5 left on the shot clock. Albertine's going to have to shoot it. And does not get a shot off. Not a good possession there on offense, but Braintree bailed out on a bad turnover here by Milton. Braintree with multiple opportunities here to really put this one away, and failing to do so. But still with a comfortable lead and 2:55 left. A 9-point lead and the ball. Oh, beautiful look inside. Probably the best pass of the game as Rodriguez finds Mead. And that may be the put-away shot for Braintree going back up 11. No reason to foul if you're Braintree, just play clean defense. Dangerous pass, does find its way to the outside, and Cisse knocks down a must-score basket. Just his second basket, both came from the outside. 48-40, and 2:20 left. Oh, dangerous pass by Gorham as Vaughn tracks it down. Now the pass underneath, Braintree flying by, and the shot is missed. And Braintree lucky that time that the shot was not converted inside. Braintree kicked it to Rodriguez, left open for 3, and it's short as Rodriguez comes flying in for the steal. That's the second time we've seen Braintree take it away in the backcourt. Now they can run some clock. As Mead will take it inside, he gets fouled, and the basket will not count. It'll be before the shot. That will put Mead at the free throw line, though, for a 1-on-1 situation. Obviously, you'd rather have him get those 2 points that he just scored. But the referee called that the ball was on the floor. Front end of the one-on-one is good. 7 points for Meade. Doing a lot of work here in this fourth quarter on the offensive end. 1:46 left, and Braintree with a 9-point lead. Make it 10. More substitutions as Daly comes off. Ellie comes on. Braintree looking to put the game away. 50-40 with 1:40 to go. And Milton has fouled. That's just the 4th team foul on Braintree, and Meade admitting that that was his foul, which was obvious to everybody. So Milton needing a basket here. A 3-point shot off the mark, and that's just been the moral of this game for Milton, is haven't been able to hit a big shot. And possession arrow is going to be in favor of Braintree here on the jump ball. And Milton's going to bring some pressure in the backcourt. 1 minute and 29 seconds left. Braintree content right now to run some clock. Rodriguez has to get this over half court. He better make a play. And he gets fortunate to get it over to Meade, and Meade traveled. That was not a good possession by Braintree bringing that ball up the court. They were fortunate to even get it over half. And Rodriguez taking a lot of time in the backcourt. 1:15 left. Milton got the steal they needed. Now they got to convert. And they need 10 points. Need threes, too. A 2-point shot, no good. And that's not going to get the job done. They needed threes. Down by 10. Into the hands of Ellie, who attacks the basket, lays it up and in. Ellie with 8 points off the bench, and Braintree up by 12. As Milton looking for somebody to take a three, they do let it go this time, no good. And that's going to do it here in this game as Braintree comes away with the rebound and Meade gets tripped up from behind. And that puts Braintree into the double bonus, a 12-point lead and 2 free throws for Meade. Braintree will take a timeout with 38 seconds left. (53-40) the score in favor of Braintree. They'll have one more free throw from Meade, who will be in double figures with the next free throw if he converts. And Braintree will improve to 6-6 with the win. I mean, pretty much had to win this one here today. Already beat Milton earlier this season, and a little frustrating stretch. 3-game losing streak here at home last week, and certainly some winnable games that Braintree has lost this season. Obviously tough against Newton North. They did beat Brookline, which was a big surprise. Natick shot the lights out on Friday night. But the Durfee game really sticks in my mind as a game that could be the difference in Braintree making the playoffs or not making the playoffs. Should be 7-5 right now with the win today. Instead, they'll be 6-6. That one game could be a difference one way or the other, but we'll see how Braintree finishes down the stretch. Through 12 games, they'll have a 6-6 record, and they still have some tough games to make up, including North Quincy from the holiday tournament. Both free throws good. 10 points for Meade. 54-40. As the runner no good, the ball is out of bounds, and Braintree will just bring the ball up the court. They don't need to shoot, and we'll see if Milton fouls again. Really no reason to. They are going to bring some pressure in the backcourt, looking for a steal, but once Braintree brings it over half court, no reason to shoot it, but Gorham does look to attack, and Ellie with the really smart play to just take it out. That is a veteran play from the junior. As Braintree running out the clock, final 10 seconds, shot clock is off. As Meade now running off the final 5 seconds, and Braintree does secure a win here today at home. 54-40 the final score, and Braintree moves to 6-6 with the victory, so able to squash a 3-game losing streak here at home, as Braintree in the midst of their 4th straight home game finally getting the win column, and they needed this one here today. They were led up front by Rodriguez with 14. Albertine had 9, and 10 points for Meade. Did a lot of that work in the 4th quarter, as Braintree with a 14-point win here at home, 54-40. Good win here today for Braintree. And on the other side, it was Jordan Coufray, a senior guard, who had 13 points for Milton to lead their way, as Braintree with a win over Milton here today, and trying to right the ship, move towards the playoffs. And head coach Crook is going to be a little bit happier after tonight's game, as Braintree with a better effort here over Milton. Again, Braintree actually got outscored 15-11 in the 1st quarter, but after that it was all Braintree, 18-6 in the 2nd, 12-8 in the 3rd, and then they were able to push it a little bit further in the 4th quarter and end the game 54-40. Final score here at the Herget Gymnasium. On behalf of our camera person, Christine Patterson, I'm Mike Wassel. We'll see you next time.